Punks jump up to get beat down. Time to pull up. Alright, bet. I'll get it jumping. I'll get it jumping. I'll get it popping for you.
Watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told. Watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 545, got the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tides fall off. You know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. Keep coming to me.
Time to pull the fuck up. He got the cheese. Talking, but this ain't what you want.
From the site that many call the loudest
this ain't what you want.
We are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City.
There you go with the money.
There thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting. An onside kick to start this thing.
Here we go with the funny money.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know. Maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
He said he want to run it back. Let's run it. Oh, yeah.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Just a
technical
little too
difficulties,
lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to
stay with me.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'm sure after he called the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh, trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ball at the 23, second and 8.
Let's go, we gotta hit back.
Again, it's Henry.
You gotta hit back, baby.
The 20 following a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping
this is all about
big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball on that because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
This now a 3rd and 4.
And bring back up.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Henry out of the pistol. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tershawn Wharton, the one to get him to the ground on the defensive side.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
I do this, man.
2nd and 9. Jackson.
One more fucking
to
do it.
Anderson, it's complete. The tight end has it. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
When an offense reads blitz,
I get right to
doesn't
it.
matter where
It's football,
from,
baby. I get right to it.
Know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an
I
easy
get right
outlet.
to it. Don't need none of the fool guys.
A hot route, so to speak.
1st and goal. A
Don't need
chance
none
for
of
an
it.
early statement here on the road. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Ricard, the fullback.
They can't stop us. They can't stop us.
Patrick Ricard, a 3-yard touchdown.
They can't stop us.
And the Ravens are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. And they just powered it in right there, Charles. 3 tight ends out on the field. The fullbacks for the defense, they knew what was coming.
They knew, but they weren't able to stop them. They knew they had to meet them with a little bit of force. But on that play, the big guys up front won the day.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
Let's go. Let's go. I know what you want to do.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 24.
What you want to do?
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
Oh my.
Across midfield. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 76 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards.
All I know is that line getting weaker.
So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
One advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. He completes it to Henry. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Get us to the first spot.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
That's what it's all about right here.
From the gun, Jackson.
This is what it's all about right here.
Caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Both sides were
like
holding
the
their
new
breath there on that
professionalism.
4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Let's try this little dude. Let's try this little dude, you know. What the that button do?
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal.
This is where it matters.
Tucker's kick is good, and they stake claim to the lead here. It's 10-8. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Pacheco once again. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end.
Sit your bitch ass down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
Throw it the fuck up. What the hell is he doing? is he doing, huh? How is he doing, huh?
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run it down.
The hell is he doing, huh? The hell is he doing, huh?
He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I fucking do this, man. I gotta let his ass know. I do this, sir.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10.
What for the sweep?
At the 50-yard line.
Came with the game. Charging them bang.
Play clock down to 0.
Doing the
This is
thing.
not the way to start a drive. Everybody was out there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's
What's
going
wrong
on
with
out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Running left.
Don't let me get in this, bitch. Don't let me get in this,
And he'll
bitch.
be taken down at the 44-yard
Don't let me
line.
get in this, bitch.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Don't let
That
me
was
get in
huge
this,
after
bitch.
being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, staying ahead of the chains, and they're doing
Don't let me
exactly
get in
that.
this, bitch.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard
Don't let me
line,
get in
just
this
shy of the
motherfucking
20.
thing, man.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Looking left
Hold
side,
his ass.
Andrews with it complete.
Hold his
And
ass.
able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more
Hold
there,
his
and they're on a
ass.
roll. It's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And they'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
On his
The
fucking
Ravens going
ass.
to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
On his fucking ass.
Second and goal from the 1. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 17-8.
I know we do this fucking shit, man. Bitch.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
I got a key to the city. Shout out to you.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Stop wasting our time.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What do you want to do?
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now.
Talking about God, fucking lucky. Bring that bitch ass kitty cats out.
And it'll come out to the
What KC stands for, nigga. Bring that bitch ass kitty cats out, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Huh? You know, bitch ass kitty cats out, man.
Offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD. Down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want
lucky we didn't get them in the backfield.
So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes, sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd, escaping the pressure right. They'll be caught by Rice. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Looking for Gray and finding him once again. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Now here's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce.
On the move past the 40.
He always over there.
Look at him go.
And
he always over there.
7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Watch it.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
Hey.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Keep on.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught.
I forgot this is the other option.
Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass.
And
the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point.
Don't do no weak shit, man. Don't do no weak shit, man. Oh,
and he gets it to go to cut the deficit.
That's for the goofy shit.
17-15.
You know that. You know that ain't playing. You know you ain't playing.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
He's digging in this playbook too. Look at him.
They're going to mark that where it went out of bounds.
I see why you all
starting field position past the 40-yard line.
side. Goofy. Goofy.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Inside handoff, Henry.
This ain't nothing but sustained runs for us.
And he has a big
This ain't nothing but sustained runs for us. You ain't the only one that can do it now. Uh-oh. Watch the adjustment.
They keep it with Henry
Watch
on
the
first
adjustment.
down.
Watch the
And down
adjustment.
inside the 35,
You
he
ain't the
goes
only
to
one
the
that can do it
32-yard
now.
line.
Watch the adjustment.
Now 2nd and 3.
Who is you in?
10th carry now for
Who
Derrick
is you in?
Henry.
Huh?
And he'll go
You
down
love it.
here right around the
You love it.
23-yard line. A
You
solid
love it.
run by Derrick Henry.
You can't
Here's
even
another
adjust.
1st and 10.
You can't even adjust from here, man.
Hands it off out of the
You can't
gun.
even adjust from here,
And
man.
not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Get it
He's
together.
had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Time to get it
Finally, they
together.
bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Another carry for the fullback, Ricard.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Let's go.
They're able to
Let's
convert
go,
on 3rd
squad.
down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. We're back now in KC. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jackson now. And he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. So a heck of a drive right there with the game potentially hanging in the balance.
A very good drive, and now conversion to make it a 2-score game and a solid lead.
Bring your kitty cats out. We don't care.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point
Take a grown man
game.
shit in the litter box. Huh? You ever seen such a thing? Have you
Tucker
ever
now to
heard
kick it
of
away
such a
following the
scenario?
touchdown.
Grown man shit in the
They'll
litter
let that
box.
one go as it skips through the back of the end
Go
zone
kitty
for a
cat.
touchback.
Got the bird flu, bitch. What do you want to talk about?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Looking downfield for Kelsey.
Oh, he had a man running free,
Look
but
at
he
him.
overshot
Look at
him, and
Look
it's
at him.
incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say
Look
it's
what
a
he gotta do.
detriment to have a quarterback with a
Look,
cannon
look,
for an arm.
look
But
what
this might
happens
be
when
one
you
of
got
those
it
few
come.
times. He just laid that
Huh?
one out there a bit too far.
Look what
and his
happened.
receiver couldn't run under it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
You're all witnessing now what happened.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here is 3rd down and 4. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there.
No, sir, that's not fair.
4th down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
My calculations correct. Are my calculations correct?
Now Mahomes got to have this one. He's got his target.
He go to that same play every time. That's his play, 83. Uh-oh. I love it. I love it.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
I love
Get
it.
him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. On 1st down, Mahomes. Throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get
You lucky I got it on SWAT. You lucky I got him on SWAT right now.
To try and pick up bigger yardage.
I'm about to change. I'm about to change it now. Forgot I had these boys on SWAT duty.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right.
That one caught by Rice.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
I know it was, boy, I had my foot on their neck.
Obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the 1st.
No, you can't
but
step
this
on
time
their
the
neck,
flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Back to throw again.
This ball's tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the
trenches.
trenches.
Tough for
It's like that in just about
it's
every
tough for to get in there.
If you lose that leverage and you're losing the
it's
battle,
real tough for
just
to
jump
get
over
in
the
there.
line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away, and that's exactly what happened
It's
there.
real tough for them to get
The
in there.
offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
Sit your butt down, boy.
He'll go down. Sacked back.
Sit your butt down, boy. This ain't getting you nowhere.
A sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
That won't get you nowhere.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. And it's going to be batted down.
I do this shit.
The other way with the football. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away.
I do this shit.
And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
This ain't luck, this skill, son. This ain't luck. This ain't luck, boy.
The Raven offense set at the line for
next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry to about the 33-yard line.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sound to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see.
What's wrong with him?
Right there to keep him in check on that first down carry.
God got me hot.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
I got the keys to the street. Niggas gon' listen to me. All of my diamonds on free. Baby said I am a
This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I got the key to them.
Down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
No one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee he's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime.
I can't with the keys. They ain't doing a thing.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Draw play. This is Henry.
Oh, they said he set the all-out blitz.
In the backfield.
He set the all-out blitz.
So another stop. 150 left in the football game.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
What do I usually do at this juncture?
Baby said I am a king. I got the keys to the street.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That was a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
I ain't taking it easy on him. I ain't taking it easy on him.
Second down and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
Condition. Professionally. And conditioning. Huh? Words you gotta use with emphasis. Huh? I would say this is luck, boy. Don't ever say this is motherfucking luck. Don't you ever play that fucking funny ball with me either, boy.
Only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he has the Ravens first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And, of course, this win, a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
Father.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Kansas City, so long, everybody.
Get the fuck out of here, y'all. You see? Just took a grown man shit in the litty box.